Life is so far away, but we'll make it one day. Every night that I pray, I just... What up, you know what's up? It's Don the 7. Wow, I have not said that in a while. As you can see, guys, it has been a period of time since I have talked in front of the camera. It's almost a little awkward for me right now. As you can see, I've also moved into my new place. It's been a while since I have made a video. The videos you guys have been seeing for the last few months have been pre-made. Before we get into today's video, however, I would like to just say that if you want to get a little more in-depth look at what my life is, I don't post often on YouTube in terms of vlogs because I want to keep the YouTube more music-based. But if you want a little more personal insight into my life, please go and follow the Instagram, Don7_. Same on TikTok, same on Twitter, Facebook. Just look up Don7. My page is there as well. Any of the different social media platforms I have, I keep a little more personal. If you guys want to get a little more in-depth into my life and see stuff like that, please go and check those out. Follow, subscribe, whatever else like that, the usual spiel. But today, as you guys can probably tell from the title, I will be doing a video on an update on me since I haven't done one in a long time, and my goals for 2021 since we are now almost a month into 2021 and I haven't done something like this. A quick update from me, I have some notes here. Obviously I moved, so I am now in Vancouver. I will be spending a lot of my time down here trying to network myself, and I will be trying to meet some more people, get a little more, keep my foot in the door with the industry and that kind of stuff, hone my skills down here into a bigger city, hopefully just get to collab with some really cool people. I've already got some lined up, so keep your eyes out for that. I'm finally in school for the first time in over a year. I'm going to school to be a music producer, engineer, that kind of stuff. The course is called the Music Sound Production and Business Program, so hopefully I get an insight on the business aspect of music as well. I won't touch too much on that because I'm only a month in and I can't really speak on it, but so far I've learned so much from not only the professors and the instructors, but from the people as well. Everyone's so great. I really highly suggest going to a music school or a digital arts school of some form. The collaborative energy at schools like this is just, it's absolutely insane. Like, no one in my class is alike. It's unreal. Every single person in that class of 20 people is diverse in their own way. It's honestly astounding. Like, I can't wrap my head around it still, and everyone's so amazing. So if you get the chance to go to a digital arts school and that's a passion of yours, I so highly recommend it. Music, I don't want to jinx anything or jump the gun, but I'm working with producers right now and engineers to hopefully get out on Apple Music come June, July, August sometime in the summer, just to kind of generalize. There will be updates about that along the way when time comes. This song that we're working on right now, I've been in the studio every other day or so to work on it. It's gonna be a tearjerker. It's kind of a love story turned bad kind of theme. Hopefully we can get a good commercial following for that, and I really hope that you guys support me in that with Apple Music and Spotify and whatever other platform I end up on. I will probably be slowing down the posting due to the fact that there's more production needed behind these songs. Like, it's no longer just me finding a beat or paying for a beat and putting it out there. It's just kind of on my time, but now I'm on not only my time but everybody else who's been helping me out's time, and it's difficult to get everything, all the collaborative aspects together, especially in a time like right now with COVID, which brings me to my next topic of conversation. Those of you who follow Mr. Chunka, I'm sure you guys have figured out by some of his updates that we are not doing vlogs right now. We are not going out. We pushed the boundaries a lot with the COVID restrictions, with going out and being in cars and being in a somewhat close proximity with or without masks. Regardless, we decided it would be best if we take a pause on that for a while. If you're not from BC and you follow me or Chunka, we both have been listening to the news very closely to see if we can, find the gray area and be safe at the same time. We've kind of come to the decision collectively that it's just not worth the risk anymore. We should all be doing our part, and we were kind of rebellious towards it for a while due to the fact that I turned 19 during COVID-19 and I never got to celebrate my 19th birthday, so I was always very rebellious towards the pandemic, and I did my best to abide by the rules but still live my life. Now we've just kind of come to the conclusion that we need to hold off on that for a while, just so we can do our part as citizens and especially promote that other people should be doing it as well. A big part of being a public figure that I needed to realize was I need to set the example, and I wasn't doing that for my supporters. So on that part, I apologize to everybody who supported me. I wasn't setting a good example of who I wanted to be. We'll still try and do what we can in those gray areas, while still promoting a good reputation and idea of what a public figure should be doing right now, because there's huge news on the fact that, like, you know, Jake Paul had a big party on his yacht or whatever with no masks, everyone in close proximity, and it's just, as a public figure, you want to set a good example for your supporters. That's just an update from me. I know that came a little bit longer, but now let's get into the other part of this video, the goals for 2021. On New Year's Eve, I put out a post on Facebook saying going into 2021 with the mindset that I will do whatever it takes to make it in the music business. If it is the last thing I do, I am cutthroat. I will do whatever it takes to make it. I am so determined. I'm more determined than ever right now to make it in the industry because I'm surrounded by nothing but music all day, every day. But my goals for 2021 were I want to be on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify. I want to get myself out there a lot more and have the rights commercially to my music. But I want to get to 200 followers on SoundCloud, and I'm very close to that. We're only 88 away from that, and I think it's a goal that we can reach as long as I'm not the only one networking myself, as long as my supporters network me as well, show me off, follow and subscribe. I'm not just a numbers guy. I want my streams to rise as well. I want to average at least 500 to 700 streams per song that I release come time when I'm releasing commercially, and that's kind of the hope for this. Right now my streams are rather suffering. The lack of interest of, you know, finding the young guy or the new guy. And lastly, I want 300 subscribers on YouTube. I put it easy on you guys in 2020. When I first started my YouTube channel, I wanted 100, and we didn't reach that goal, and that's totally fine. I realized that I wasn't networking the right way. I could have improved a lot. You know, Jordan helps me a lot. You know, he's got to obviously get a bigger fan base than I do, or following, or whatever you want to call it. So it helps me a lot to get exposed to his crowd. I need to do it for myself as well. I can't take the handouts. I have to reach out to everybody, throw my link at you, and get out there. And I hope that you guys will do the same. You know, anytime you guys are talking about new music or upcoming music or anything like that, I hope that you guys will share and help me out in that sense, because the other post that I put on my Facebook the other day and my Instagram was, I've been finding promotion and self-networking really straining the past few weeks, especially due to the fact that I'm, you know, in school and I've got family to worry about and I have girlfriend to worry about. I'll continue to read it. Basically, I just said, to the end of the post, I said, this is why I need the help of my supporters to spread my name, my craft, and my dream, and you need to do it with as many people as possible. I know that most will just kind of say, oh, well, I listen to his music, so I don't need to share it because I'm a listener or I'm a subscriber. But the only way that you get more of me is if I have the time. But if I'm spending my time networking myself to everybody every second of every day, it's hard for me to do that by myself. So that's why I'm sitting here asking you please to share my links, share my craft, show them my videos, my songs, and I'm more than happy to talk to people and help them set up accounts and all that kind of stuff. You know, my Instagram DMs, I always check them. I also went on to kind of say, I don't ask a lot from my following, but I make this content for me and everybody else. It can't just be one or the other. Like, I can't just make this for me or nobody will watch, but I can't just make it for everybody else because then I won't enjoy myself. So I have to find that balance. I wanted to compare it to my listeners and my supporters too. I would appreciate it if you listened and shared my music. The collaborative effort between those words helps me grow as a public figure, as a musician, as a YouTuber. That helps me a lot when people who listen to my stuff share my stuff as well. It makes my day when I reach out to people and they say, oh man, like, you know, I support your vision, even if they may not like my music, but I support the grind, I support the dream. So I'll send your link around, and I appreciate it. Whether they do or not, I don't know, but that little glimmer of hope gives me reason to keep going because people are helping me, my supporters are supporting me. Those are kind of my little goals for 2021. As we go on, I'm probably going to set some more, you know, little personal ones, like I want to get better with the DAWs I'm using and obtain more equipment, better equipment as always. I also hope that you guys are enjoying the old videos that I've been posting. They are old. They were all recorded in like November. I really hope that you guys are obviously enjoying the content I continue to put out. I have a schedule, if you guys don't know, 1st and 15th of every month for music and every other Wednesday for my vlogs. That'll be the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and as always, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.